Boom. Boom. Hello, hello. Dalus is froze already. Good start to Dalus.
But I will be back. I am back. Hello.
Lynn Hunter, David Tam. Hopeful person. What's happening, everybody? Look, we've got a special guest on with today. You're not seeing his beautiful face, but Purdy.
Sorry, you can't see this face. You need to pay for it.
Ewan Purdy is on with us. Hi.
He's not been on since the start of the season with Rangers. I bet he's back for the Euros.
If we get 20 new members of this stream, Purdy will turn his face cam on.
No, I won't. The last time I was on a watch along on your channel was a terrible time for me.
I don't know what you fell asleep on. Halfway through.
No, I never.
Oh, look at me, N'Golo.
Oh man.
James, what's happening, mate? First 8 o'clock game. Unfortunately, there's no Scotland or England, which most people would be interested in the chat. But we've got an 8 o'clock game on Friday. From now on, we've only actually got one more 5 PM game that we're planning, haven't we, during the groups? The rest of them are all 8 PMs, so good to see people in, because I know it's a pain in the ass the other times for people working in that. Buddy's been hibernating. You've been working, mate? These during the day games.
Man Purdy's got a new job, eh?
I had to listen to this. I was listening to the Scotland game the other day on the radio, mate. I felt like I was in like the 1930s. I was like listening to football on the radio.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Just had the French anthem there, but German's coming up next. I'm going to read you out the team in just the off chance that no one's already went over and seen the teams themselves. So the teams are Lloris in goals for France. Your back four there: Varane, Kimpembe, Hernandez, Pavard. A middle three of Rabiot, Kante, and Pogba. Sitting in front of them is a centre forward. You've got Griezmann and then Mbappe and Benzema up top. Not a bad team, but it's very narrow by the way. So the only bids they're going to get chat is all going to be Pavard and Hernandez flying up the sides. And then Germany, Neuer. They've went 5 at the back. Neuer, Rudiger, Hummels, and Ginter. 2 midfielders of Gundogan and Kroos. A right wing back of Kimmich, left wing back of Gosens. 2 centre forwards of Müller and Havertz and Gnabry up top. No doubt there'll be lots of movement in that. The only thing I worry about that for Germany, by the way, is Kroos and Gundogan in the middle. Kroos and Gundogan, 2 of them against Pogba, Kante, and Rabiot. That is a shift.
That's painful.
That is a shift. Like Gundogan and Kroos are obviously brilliant, but that is a shift playing against 3 of them.
The thing I'm looking at those, it's got 3 up top, Müller in the middle, and Gnabry and Havertz off each side. But
yeah,
we'll see when they actually get in. Yeah, but
again. We've had the anthem. Let's see it. What's the predictions in the chat for this game? Tam's wanting France to win. I'm wanting France. I've got a bet on France today. I've not got a bet on France today. To win 30 quid, it's not a big one, but I only put £1 on it. To win 30 quid, I need France to score 2 goals, get 5 corners, and Germany to get 2 or more booking points, or 2 or more players carded, or 1 red card. So France to win. So Lynn 3-2 France for Tam. I like that. I rate that. A lot of goals.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, but obviously I can't anyway. Thanks, Tam. I say 4-3.
You can take Tam's side. You can agree with him.
Play that team again on Friday and it's 5-0 England. Tam, we'll talk about everything in here. Not to worry, mate.
I saw James's message and I was thinking that.
We'll talk a lot about this game, but obviously we'll get Rangers fixtures to talk about now, haven't we? We've got this is a place that I can talk about without making like a dedicated video as well. Like just chat away in here about it. There we go. Clark's a dinosaur. Mate, that's our next watch along after this. We're watching this one and then we'll be back again for that Scotland-England game. But Scotland play like that with a similar team. Like you've said 5-0 there, and not you sound like a copycat again, by the way. But 5-0 is what I was my actual prediction.
They'll be lucky.
5-0 is my genuine prediction.
Hey, we brought up the Scotland game and my camera's gone to black and white depressed mode again. Guys, why do you keep doing this to me? Why do you keep doing this?
Dallas is terrified at the thought of Scotland playing England on Friday. That's it, guys.
You alright, mate?
Hey, it's more just one of those ones. I'm terrified because, in case you forgot, I live in England now. So if Scotland score and I'm shooting, I'm going to have a mob at my door. I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Madeira.
I don't know why Dare came out.
Madeira.
I want to say,
Try to prove you Scottish there, Madeira.
I want to say out there and door came to my head at the same time, so it just came out as there. Oh man. Oh no.
As well, just for you channel members in there, you've got your Scotland one in there, but just we've got wee emojis for whoever you want to win if you're supporting them in the chat, whatever. The best. I mean, it's basic, but it's the best thing I can think of to do with Euros, you know. Or you could just spam some 55 things in the chat. That's even better, right? Just keep that going. Tell you, do you know what's weird to see? Don't know how many's watched the. Forget the names. Hungary and Portugal.
I nearly fainted.
67,000 people in the stadium, by the way. All it was you had to have one vaccine in the stadium, but in this country we're still pissing about because it was, here we go, let's just vaccinate all the vulnerable, then it'll be back to normal. Now all them are vaccinated and we're away. We're still extending things by 4 weeks here, 4 weeks there, and it looks as if it'll take about 5 years for us to get a full house again. In Hungary, bang, get your jab, get in the stadium, get on with life. Like, man, putting our government to absolute shame. That was a good game, Elliot, but
mate, this is the thing with it as well, though. It's like every other country in Europe just stopped flight restrictions, like stopped flights, basically, until they open back up. Yet we've been letting flights in, like, left, right and centre.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to do it.
I know.
Not me.
I don't get it.
Everybody's coming in, you're not allowed to do it. No bother. I'm going to start with.
Predictions.
But anyway, that's what it is. We're not here to talk.
Birthday was maybe 4-3. I actually think this would be.
I'm saying 3-1 France.
I think 2-1 France today. So we're all in France's favour, which means always a thinking / wanting France to win. So it's
Germany's got to win, basically.
Germany 3-0. Put your money on it, chat.
Yeah.
Hungary were wrong. Hungary were just outdone by the best player of all time. That's how it is.
Ryan Jack, is it playing? Portuguese?
It wasn't a 3-0 game. I thought Portugal. I did think Portugal deserved the win, but 3-0 absolutely flatters Portugal. It definitely flatters them. The 1-0 I thought would have been a more fair result.
This stays in Australia and they're not opening international flights until June next year. Jesus. And that's the thing,
Australia done it right, but mate, they just said
back to
nobody's going in,
normal,
nobody's going out. Aye, they got everything.
But see, this is the debate. Like a lot of people have. Like, I don't know why we're talking about this. We're here for the football, but it's like people are, we couldn't have done the same thing as Australia. They're an island in the middle of nowhere. So what are we then? So what are we?
It's like that anyway, because in the Rangers game, everyone's like, come on, updates, but most of the people in the chat, obviously, there might be just some French or German people in here wanting to see their team win, but majority of the time it's always just Rangers, so when we're watching a Rangers game, it's so focused on the game, but here, we can afford
to chill in a chat and watch the Euros, ain't it?
We're just wanting a good game. Tony Cruz here, bit of back and forward earlier on, but Tony Cruz for a chance to whip this in. You know, his delivery will be good.
And why didn't Steve Clark put Nathan Patterson in the starting lineup? Because O'Donnell's teacher's pet, mate.
Because he's a stupid dinosaur.
I believe it was Jack. I believe it was Jack that came out and done an interview where he was saying that.
I always first do that.
I believe it was Jack that came out and said that O'Donnell was like the teacher's pet type, who was always sitting at the manager's table, always trying to get in Clark's ear and that kind of thing, and obviously having time with Matt Kilmarnock as well.
Exposing them.
You know what I mean? So, but
yeah, that was probably the best game overall, especially that second half time on it. Good game. Tell you, I don't fancy that Spain will get out of their group, but they can't play like that against. No matter, I think if Spain play like that, they're out in the round of 16 right away, no matter who they get.
Wait, that's the thing. I didn't watch the game. I was sat in Forza with Stuart last night, and he was like, he asked me, he was like, did you watch the Spain game at all? Do you know the score? Nah, not a clue. He was like, right, I'm going to read you out the stats, tell me what you think the score was. the fact that they had nearly 1,000 passes, completed 800 of them, had like what was it, stupid amount of possession,
I
and it
had
was
like
0-0.
85% possession.
Aye.
I mean, I fell asleep. I was nearly falling asleep watching it.
It's just the Spanish way in it. They've just always played like that.
So boring.
Good worker, isn't he? Like Yarmolenko. Good worker. All Germany so far.
Aye.
Possession, by the way, chat.
Aye.
It's just you've got Mbappe in your team, but you're always tempted to just sit and play for that counter attack, aren't you? I'm looking forward to watching France with Benzema, by the way. He is at West Ham, Cameron, yeah. But it's been a good while since Benzema was out with his sex tape scandal, wasn't he? So that's him back in there. There's been a lot of talks of disrupting the French camp between Mbappe and Giroud fighting and people taking sides and that, so we'll see. Well, Giroud's not involved today, but we'll see if there's any disrupting the France game today because of it. But
did Giroud not say that Mbappe wasn't passing him the ball enough?
Aye, he was talking about.
I'm not being funny, mate.
He keeps making runs and Mbappe wasn't passing him the ball or something. But then Mbappe
I wouldn't have passed either
like,
if I was Mbappe.
Mbappe came out and he was like, F you, mate. Why are you bringing up stuff like this during a tournament and bringing up unrest? And you know what I mean? And now Giroud went to apologise to him and Mbappe, as a partner, refuses apology. And mate, I don't know. You don't know much about it because a lot of it as well, the English media try to put a spin on it because they're obviously wanting England to win the tournament, aren't they? France, I think it's safe to say France are the favourites to win it all, aren't they? So they'll try everything they can to try and stir the pot to put the Frenchies off.
I'm not being funny, mate. If I was Mbappe, I wouldn't have passed
you've got France,
why am I getting the ball to Giroud?
Aye. Giroud's a good finisher, but what were you saying, Dallas?
Aye.
I was saying it's France-Portugal final that you've got. I think I agree with that. I know you've got Portugal down as the winners, but I don't know, France, if they do play well, they are definitely capable of taking it.
You need that, don't you?
Kimmich with a yellow, mate. Kimmich with a yellow, there's 10 booking points.
We take those. Yeah, by the way, chat, I'm going to hope this clock works. We've been too busy laughing and distracted that I've now started my clock. So once it gets to 7 minutes, I'm going to press start and hopefully it goes for there.
You just can't see past Belgium winning it. Belgium, really? I mean,
Fuzz would like you. Oh, it's like back to the start. Oh no.
Dallas said that as if he said like Albion Rovers or something. Belgium? Are you kidding me on?
No, it's more just like compared to France, Portugal, like I'm not saying Belgium's not a good squad. Belgium are a great squad, but
I think it'll be a Belgium-France final.
You think so?
Especially De Bruyne's back now, or he's in training anyway. He could play the next game for them.
That's how this works. No, mate, it's gubbed. There's no way I can put that in unless I go with a different thing. Because that script thing is not going to work.
What you could do is
put a picture of Ryan Jack.
Window capture the game and then just crop it round the clock in the game. Because obviously we can't show the actual game, but
so that's another source, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't you just show the game?
But is that not just going to start right away if I put that on?
Aye. So
oh no, I'll put the eye on it.
Do you remember what I said to you about the studio mode thing as well?
Window. What do I call this? I call this timer. Or whatever I get there.
Italy, your dark horse team to win it. Italy were a lot of people's dark horse, but I think after their first game, not as convincing for me now. Still a good team, but just not as convinced now. Now we can just see your YouTube studio, mate.
Oh dear. Oh, I can't do it then. I need to do that. That's it, innit? There we go. I can move down now. As long as this works.
Has Alan McCoy said one word in this game?
I think so, mate.
Like, what's he up to? He's just watching the game, isn't he? He's not interested.
By the way, Right, well, that's no happening.
No happening now.
Because I can't do that without. I can't do it without showing it. Like it's going to be on screen for a minute until I thingy. I don't know how long I can have it on screen without cropping it.
I'll sort it for you, mate. I've got you. I will be black and white camera for a moment, mind you, but I'll get it sorted for you.
I think you should just be a good guy and show the game for everybody.
I know, mate. I don't know why you can't.
What's ITV
Considering
gonna
it's,
do?
I know, considering it's free
It's on
to
free
everyone.
telly, mate. Like,
Just put a game on, man. Aye, it's that Callum, man. But anyway, don't like that timer. Stupid.
I just download Snaz again then, mate, for the old one.
Going on your telly, aye. That's the way to go, mate. We don't have to watch it. Nowadays, mate, it's very rare for someone to have a TV in their room. A lot of people sit in the living room and not watch it, but everything for me is all on the monitors, so we'll watch it and then the STV player. So we'll be a lot bit behind the TVs.
There we go. Oh, wait, something's glitching out here. What's going on? Is that OBS glitching out? What is it? It's OBS being a pain. There we go. Timer's at the bottom of my camera, mate. Sorted.
I just need to move, you know. Like, let me grab that.
Huh? What do you mean you need to move me?
No, I'm saying I don't need to move you, but I'm saying it would be ideal if I could just grab that and move it down. That's the only annoying thing about that script, isn't it? Obviously, ideally you don't forget, but...
It used to work, though. That's the thing that I don't get. It used to work.
Because the format thing is there, but it's just... Obviously, I don't know about typing that in. So I may as well put in there that... I'll do it. That's what we're going with on it. There we go. Pointing up. Right. I can get back to focus on the game. Apologies. I think with fans, the games next season was hoping to get. I doubt it, mate. It's funny as well, like how often did they... Last year, Celtic got the game moved as far as they could for the possibility of allowing fans in, and then as soon as Rangers are at home, it's fourth game of the season. Funny that one, isn't it? So there's absolutely no chance it's going to be a full house, but it's whether or not they even let 15,000, 10,000 or whatever in.
I mean, at least you know you've got an easy win in the fourth game of the season.
True.
So, I mean, I've had to put it earlier. Easy first 4 games, isn't it? We're chilling.
Yes, massive dubs. I don't know, Livingston, that could be
at home.
interesting.
If it was away, that would be very annoying, but it is at home, isn't it?
I believe Livy's at home, right?
It will be.
Livy's at home. Well, it's a flag, isn't it?
The first game,
Livy's at home, and then
Aye.
Dundee United and who's the other one away?
St Mirren, I think.
No.
I hope we get a game. At half time, Tam, I'll put up as much as I can about the fixtures. Well, we can talk about them now, but we can talk a lot more as well about them at half time. The full fixtures, if you want, mate, if you've not seen them. See, when you have fans and viewers, it's a no-brainer, Lynn, but it just won't happen in this country.
They're going to need to let some in if they let them into the Euros. They're going to need to.
I think they will, but it's obviously going to be like.
But it's like, how do you decide who gets in?
That's the thing about mate.
Rangers dads at the gates fighting each other and all that.
That is the issue about it. Hold on here. Who's this? Pavard, ball in. Oh, danger.
Oh.
Corner, France, good. I had 5 French corners. Take that.
They're just going to need to base it on my Jers points, obviously.
It's difficult. It's difficult how they work that, because if you do it in a ballot and then someone gets the Old Firm and someone gets Livingston at home, do you know what I mean? You're going to be like, what? No, I want the Old Firm. That's the only issue with it. How do you... There's going to be very unhappy people no matter what way you do that, unless obviously they wait until it's a full house, but... Oh, that's a good ball in. Oh, Pogba, he should probably score that, I think. Is Coisty talking like?
Yeah, he woke up. He was
Uh,
probably just watching your life.
They're up the 14th of August. I'm scheduled to be off ski on the 14th of August, Tam. I'm meant to be in Greece on the 14th of August for a week.
You've left that a bit short notice to tell me. How am I supposed to get ready for that quick?
Off the cough room, mate.
I'll put a holiday for him tomorrow.
Bit great fun. Expecting Hearts. Celtic got Hearts, did they not, for the first game?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like an 8 o'clock kickoff as well.
I have absolutely no idea what their games are. I've not seen it at all. I know I heard Hearts were first, but
I think
what is the
Hearts
first
is the
3
first
games?
one, and it's like an 8 o'clock kickoff, but I don't know what it else.
Right, so they're going to. So they're away to Hearts first, right? They're dropping points in the first game of the season. So who's their.
Definitely.
Oh, Mbappe! Oh, unlucky. Lighting up Neuer's hands there, unlucky, cutting inside. That's another corner. Cheers, Neuer.
Is Dallas here?
Aye, mate. Dallas is.
I'm here, mate. I'm here.
Concentrating on something else.
Oh, man.
21st. See, the thing about that 21st game is I'll need to see when it is, because my flight will be coming back on the 21st, so there's a big chance that I'll miss the 3rd game of the season. Typically.
Miss the flight, you mean?
third game of the season, man. At least it's not a home game or anything, but obviously if it was the Old Firm, then we'd be having some serious issues, but for right now I'm just hoping that
Hannah, you're going on your own.
Overlap the game. God, I can't remember, is it early we come back? I think it's later, is it not? I find our flights. Because it was meant to be an update and I don't know if they do the travel updates the same as they do the country update, if you know what I mean. Like what level the country's on, you say the amber, green, whatever. So if that means everything's just stayed the same for the next 4 weeks, then obviously it will still be on an amber list, which would mean I can go, but apparently I'm meant to. Oh, I need to show proof of a COVID, like negative for COVID when you go, and then when I come back, I would apparently need to isolate for 10 days, as it stands right now. But
that's fine.
Oh, what a ball for Pogba! Oh, unlucky. Mbappe's quick, but he's not that.
Oh, Neuer's. Oh.
I doubt it, Tam. Unfortunately, mate.
I can't believe we're not going to Blackpool, man.
I couldn't believe it, mate. I put it in a chat and Dallas was the first one. He was like, refund! I was like, shut up, Dallas.
A refund?
Who cares about a refund? We don't want to go. But aye, man. Because there's no point of still going down. Because we're speaking to a
I
dad.
went on the hotel, no the tickets. We're still going to it, just whenever it is.
without like a big event, there's no point in going down. You know what I mean? Because you can go down and go to a pub and that, but it's just
go to the beach.
It's just not the same, is it?
Beach.
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach. Beach.
Flight home, is it? Oh, that's not good.
You get in at 25-4.
That is not good.
You're in big trouble.
Oh, I get home at 3:30.
We're Ryan's back at Edinburgh.
So 4 o'clock at late. That's not bad if it's an away game. Oh, it depends if it's a weekend or not. Because if it's a weekend, then
Good ball over the top. Ball into the
it's an own goal.
Oh, own goal. Germany own goal.
It's a Saturday.
It's a
Who's
Hummel,
that?
a Hummel's
Hummels?
OG. But by the way,
Neuer's angry.
It was going to Mbappe though.
Yeah.
It was going to Mbappe.
Hummel.
It's away and kick-offs at 3 o'clock. Lynch saying.
Is it? Because if it is, then that's literally when I'm in the sky.
Take a shovel with you and you can get yourself out of the mud.
Yeah. What time was that? 28.
That is some ball for Pogba.
It's a beautiful ball for Pogba, isn't it? Pogba for France is such. Like,
It's unreal the
different,
difference in the end. It's crazy.
so good. France.
That's some finish to be fair.
Mbappe's scoring that. Mbappe would definitely have scored
That
that.
is a
He's
great
scoring
finish, mate.
That's Pogba created that, like you said there.
Mhm.
Lovely.
Fantastic diagonal ball into the back of the box, man.
Well, we've started off. I'm going to put. I'll put it here.
FIFA like pass.
Oh, that was an L2 pass.
I'm trying to make that about as good as I can, chat, but I think that's just the best we'll get, you know. How will Germany respond to this? By the way, look at even a French in that stadium. Mate, it looks like a France home game.
Oh,
The
aye.
amount of Germans, considering it's in Germany. I never even really clicked onto that until Pogba back doing his defensive duty. Good ball in. No, you'll probably be angry. He's not at the target there, Müller. It's away to Ross County and it's a Saturday. So the only hope about that, Hannah, is that'll probably be a 12:30 kickoff, won't it?
Yeah.
A UK 12:30 kickoff. Either way, I'm gubbed. Unless it's somehow a Saturday night, which is extremely rare, or a 5 PM game. I'm gubbed. It's literally when
To be
I'm
fair
on the
though,
flight.
it's probably one of the games that you're like, right, you would pick that one out to miss, like Ross County away, you're like, right.
You pick it out to miss, but it's also just that's. Tell you, by the way, see if we're coming back into the country, that's either going to make me really happy or really sad. I'm like, are you...
You're going to be sitting in that stupid aeroplane
That's what I'm
waiting
saying.
to
I'm
get
going to
on
get off the aeroplane, Pure. The second we touch down, I'll be turning the phone on. None of this waiting until the engine's off and that. I'll be turning it on right away. And then going, yes, we're back in. I'll be like, wow, my holidays ended and Rangers have dropped points. What a shit day this is. I thought Miller should have scored that. He'll be disappointed with that, Tim. Amana has... Mate, he seems to be been about forever. And he's only like early 30s,
It
isn't he?
literally has,
Muller?
mate.
Muller?
I don't even know, it's
And
got to
got
be at least 54.
ridiculous scoring record for
55.
Germany. Feels like he should be 50s. Gundogan.
Gundogan,
Oh, I think he's been too easy. The second time, I thought he'd been doing too easy there.
He gave that?
Aye.
Yeah, he gave it, mate.
That's a very dangerous position, this.
That was soft.
Who
That was
hit that?
very, very soft.
He kicked Kante.
He puts his leg out to
Aye.
meet Kante, aye. Refs had a howler there.
I actually think, if anything, it was a free kick to Kante. He just kicked him, into. Just went down. He bought one off of us, but Tony Kroos.
Guys, just a reminder as well, though, the timer is there. That is the live count of where we're at in the game. Please, no spoilers in chat.
Hannah is unhappy with her ab muscles. She's done an ab workout today. Because she thinks she's got some rib flair. Can't get out of them French fans. Good, fair on them.
Ibuprofen does help muscle pain, so technically, yes, it should help Hannah.
Who's that? That's Muller or Kroos, lads?
You've got to put Muller on it, surely.
Tony Kroos! Off the wall.
Right in at the wall. Told you, should have put Muller on it.
Here we go. France sitting back in, ready to counter. Tell you a player that I do not rate, chat. Let me know your opinions on this. Antoine Griezmann. Bang average. Bang average.
Say average is being harsh, but he is definitely way too overhyped.
Bang average for me, man. He's like a mid-table Prem team.
Very average player, mate.
Yeah, I honestly think he's like should go and play for like Everton or something.
Act like
Literally.
Falkirk or something.
Genuinely, but goes and plays with Barca and all that. Not a chance. Even when he was at Atletico Madrid, he was scoring goals. I just don't see it, man. I do not see it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And you've
Mate.
got
Fair enough.
so much talent in that bench. The amount of players that you can bring on.
Good ball in.
In the UK, mate, it's just on Channel 3, which is STV. I'm not
STV,
sure
ITV,
about
depends
outside
where you
of
live.
the UK, mate. I've yet to see Griezmann play well when I've watched that. That's it, mate. It's lazy, barely move. I do not see what he brings. Maybe he's a brilliant trainer, but
Is this ref German?
France are going to be so many fouls here.
Is this ref German?
this group is. How did this group even come together? By the way, it's a
Who allowed
stinking
this?
group. I know. Who? There's some actual stinking groups where there's like one good team. Like Spain are so clear ahead of their group. Holland should be so clear away at their group. Belgium should be so clear away at theirs, and then you get these three in the same one. What?
Oh, idea, mate.
I
No
don't know
idea.
how this. Is it because Germany were like right low down rankings because they've had like a couple of stinking years, maybe?
Maybe.
Because you know Portugal and France are right up with like. Kroos hitting this again. Tony step up. Can he get over big Pogba's head? He can, but it's also over the bar. Hello, Mohammed.
Ryan Christie, is that you?
That's pathetic for Tony.
Yep. How many of you watched that Hungry game? Hungry Portugal chat?
I watched most of it. I turned it off before the goals.
Oh dear.
You man.
See Ronaldo's sitter really in the first half.
Yeah.
For his standards, should definitely score it, but I understand why he thought that boy.
That's when I was going to say something into the group chat, and then I was like, "Nah, there's so much time left. Like, don't do it."
For his standards, he's got to score it, like definitely. But when you watch it back, see that play in front. I don't know who it was. I think it was Bruno. Like pure put a leg out as if he was going to flick it on. I think he's definitely thought he was going to get a touch on it. Then he's reacted too late. But still. Jota, by the way, what a stinker of a game he had. He's been very good for Liverpool, but Germans will not want to lose this.
No.
But with the group stage being so short as well, only 3 games that you're playing, losing that first game is horrendous. Ooh. I don't think Hungary will get 0 points, by the way. I fancy them get a draw over someone at least.
This is the thing, though. It's like if Germany lose this, I think they're losing to Portugal as well. Because that's Portugal in this group as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like I think they'll lose to Portugal as well. And it's like at that point, obviously, we know there's like what 6 of the 8 best third place teams go through, is it?
4 of the 6.
4?
4 of the 6. Is there only 6 groups? I thought there was
6.
I'm out of it, man. I'm out of it.
Making up groups now, not.
I knew it was 2 less than the amount. I knew it was 2 less than the amount of groups there were. I just thought there were more groups.
Coca-Cola will not be happy with that, Cameron, will they? Did you see that video?
No, what was it?
Coca-Cola, mate? No.
Ronaldo sat down to do his press conference, and there was like, obviously it's just a tournament sponsor or whatever, and like Coke was like sitting right in front of Ronaldo, like just bottled now. They like in these type of press conferences, they always usually sit something on the desk, some sort of drink or whatever. So it was Coke there, and he purely looked at it as if, what the is this? And he grabbed the two of them and he like put them off the screen, and he went, no, nobody drink Coca-Cola, water, and held up his bottle of water. It was funny, man. He's like, because he hates like fizzy juice, like he's pure against anyone ever drinking fizzy juice. Not that he thinks it's like going to kill you or anything, but just
he needs to grow up and get a grip of himself.
Always like how
just
much
health-wise.
fitter. Yeah, if you just drink water. He was like, no, nobody drink this, just water.
Right, grow up, Ronaldo.
Highland Spring will be sat there like, if we got enough in the budget for Ronaldo, someone let me know.
See his water bottle as well, like you can't really blame him, but he rips all the labels off his water bottles unless the water company pay him, because if Ronaldo's walking about with a bottle of Evian, then everyone's going to be like, oh, that's what Ronaldo's drinking, I'm going to go and get that. So unless they're paying him 100 million, then I mean,
I don't get the mentality behind that though. It's like fair enough, I understand some people do that, and that's how like influencers, footballers, like general famous people. Let's just go with famous people.
I would date, mate, 100%.
Everyone would date. Dalus is the only person that I've ever heard say.
Anything that's near you, you want to have any of that near me, you're going to pay me.
Dalus is the only person I've ever heard say he wouldn't take advantage of that.
No. You think you know where I'm going, but you don't. I was going to say I can understand. No. Let me finish. Though I didn't get to finish because my headset started dying, so I was going for the cable. But like I understand why famous people get paid so much for advertising, but I don't understand the mentality of the general public when they see someone that goes, "Oh, he's got that, so I'm just going to get that." It's like, I'm not going to drink something just because someone drinks it. I'm going to drink something because I like it. Like, I don't see the mentality there. Like,
so what influenced you to buy that stupid powder you put in the water? You must have seen somebody with that and been like, what?
Not G Fuel, Sneak.
Aye. You must have seen somebody with that and be like, oh, I'm going to try that, and then you're like, oh, I like it.
Mainly because it's cheaper, and actually, no, the first time I ever tried like G Fuel or Sneak or anything like that, I was actually at an event. G Fuel had a stand and was giving it away for free.
Off.
G Fuel were giving it away for free at an event. That was the first time I ever tried it.
Well, at the end of the day, would you like to live Ronaldo's life, Dallas, mate?
Oh, 100% I would.
So that's why
I'm not.
I wouldn't.
You'd hate that, mate.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I get why they get the money for advertising. It's just, I don't know.
I would like his money, but I wouldn't like to be running about eating new takeaways and new fizzy juice. No, that would bore me.
If you were him, you wouldn't have the cravings for it, you know. We obviously
why I would. All that money, mate, I don't just eat every day.
You say that, but you don't know. You say that, but you don't know. Maybe he does get cravings for it, but it's just the impulse control and like the actual like mental strength and ability to be like, nope, I want to do this, so I'm not doing it. I think everyone gets cravings for stuff like that now and again, or if you're me and per day, every day, but
speak for yourself.
Scottish Ray, how do you think Scotland will do at Wembley?
You literally just said if you had Ronaldo's money, you'd be in just eat every day. Don't you start, mate.
You speak for me. Speak for yourself.
I'm not speaking for you. I'm just taking what you said.
I'll speak for me.
Dallas might have a different prediction, Scottish Ray, but I think probably give me 5-0 England as my score prediction for Friday night.
Oh, no. I agree 100%. If Steve Clarke puts it the same team, England have got to at least score 3. It's going to be a disappointing game for England.
Like we said this at the time we watched that other Scotland game. Like, I don't think any Scotland fan would deny this. If England play their best, it doesn't matter what teams Steve Clarke puts out.
Yeah.
It does not matter if England play their best because they are by miles a better team. But
especially with
every
this guy.
team can have an off day.
Especially with this guy.
Every team can have an off day. So if England don't play their best and Scotland have the right team, then they could. I say could.
Who's this
get
guy?
a
Who
result.
are you talking about?
Oh, I'll send you it in.
He keeps putting on his screen about Stephen O'Donnell being missing.
He's a donkey.
He said as well.
We're going to get rid of that goalkeeper, mate, trying to play as a centre back.
You seen that? He's at their interview talking about fizzy juice and that. He came home one day and his son was eating a packet of crisps and drinking a fizzy juice. He never said what one. He just said, so for example, he was drinking a Coke, and he was like, mate, like talking to his son. He was like, no, come on. He's like, he says he doesn't force his son, but he's always like, come on, please don't drink that. Do you want to be the best in the world? But hold on, pause. Mbappe's got the rockets on. Corner.
Oh.
Oscar, no, I can't, mate, but you can get a timeout.
Did you say his son was eating crisps?
Aye, mate, Ronaldo's son.
He should have put his son and the crisps in the bin.
I think a lot of people think that's what Ronaldo will do. Wait until his son's old enough to play a game in the same team as his son, and then bounce. And he's not that far off it, by the way. Because what is his? What? And I find out what age his son is. I think he's 12. So Ronaldo in another 4 years, can Ronaldo play when he's 40? Absolutely. Goal poacher
Against
40,
16-year-olds?
Not an issue. No, I bet the 16-year-old could play in the team that he's at. Do you know what I mean?
He should. If I was him, I would play in the game with his son now when they're all 12.
I mean, Ronaldo would actually probably love that. You know, he's the type of guy that would go and play that, score a double hat trick and pure sue on them.
And they
mate.
would absolutely try his hardest die.
I don't care if you're 12. I scored 6
Let's
by
try this.
you.
Running around shushing the team and that. I can imagine him
He's
doing
only
that.
10, so
Absolutely.
6 years. So 42, Ronaldo would need to be still doable.
Ronaldo would play. He's maybe not like one of the best teams in the world, but you see, maybe I tell you, realistically, maybe like a Sporting Lisbon or something. Back to where it all began for him.
We're still
Rangers?
in 2 days.
Possibly.
So, Tam, we've not seen that yet, mate.
He's only,
I don't think we have anywhere unless I missed it, but
well, Mum will be a better manager than Steve Clarke. Probably, mate. Probably, James.
look, that's the thing. We said it during the game as well. It's like, even if you're not going to put Patterson on, because obviously, like for us, we're obviously going to say we want Patterson in there.
Oh,
But that was horrible for
I
Germany.
don't know if how much Pogba or Kante, I don't know who it was. I think it was Pogba put him off there behind him. But yeah, we'll see here. That's Pogba coming, closing him down. Pogba's done well there, by the way, but should probably do
Gnabry
better.
done well as well, closing down before as well. Not Gnabry. Why am I thinking of the Germany players? Kante done well, closing down the actual touch before that as well. But
Definitely. Who are we supporting? Not particularly supporting anyone, but I would like to see France win. I like some of their players more. I mean,
I'm not going to lie, purely
doesn't
for
want to
Steely's
see-
bet, France.
Who doesn't want to see N'Golo Kante happy, you know? N'Golo Kante. Tell you, see that France World Cup song? I want... France can go win the full
Good as
thing
that?
as long as that comes out again.
How
Mia
good is
coupe la
that
maison, allez le bleu, allez. See the amount I listen to that in a day, especially with this Euros coming up.
Sing a song you don't even know one word to.
Hannah is fuming. I think I'm actually almost fluent in that song now. I've listened to it that many times. Fluent in French. Allez le bleu, allez. I can say words like Blaise Matuidi, Kante, Paul Pogba, Kimpembe. I'm brilliant at French.
Tonight I claim the Fantasy League's majority of your side comes through this group. You wish Ronaldo would go into
mate.
Rangers?
I don't wish Ronaldo went to Rangers because then I would get banned for Ibrox for pitch invading. We've got both players going down like handbags here. Quite embarrassing for the French boy here. Look him peeking. Get a grip. Get him booked, ref. You see this here, look. He's trying to get Kimmich sent off, look. Kimmich, literally, oh man, he does catch him in the way down, but that's so acting. The top of the boot, no studs. It's no that dear, and it's no that hard, and he's peeking out. Get a grip, man.
Grow up.
Should VAR not book him? But because I think that's a clear and obvious error. A very clear and obvious error.
There is no way.
Yeah, he's not sure. If the studs hit him, fair enough. The top of the boot, he's barely not a chance.
It's
man.
Still going to sting a bit. It's not going to be like agony, but it's still going to sting a bit.
He knows Kimmich is booked and try to get him sent off.
Definitely acting up there. And as you can hear in the stadium now, the German fans and maybe the French fans too.
But the French,
I don't think either of them are happy.
Kimmich was now sent off. Oh, Mbappe!
Mbappe, that pace, man, that pace is just killer.
Rudiger's got a bit of pace, but Hummels and Ginter in that back line are. Look at Kante, man. Best, I tell you, the best central defence.
Don't even say it.
The world has ever seen.
No, wrong. Second best.
I tell you, who have you got? The Makelele position. It's no a Makelele position anymore. It's an N'Golo Kante position. Tell me someone in history of football is better than N'Golo Kante.
You just said Ryan Jack.
It's not Scottish. Hold on.
France? Nah.
Benzema's wasted that.
Yeah.
Tam, back me up. If you're still in here, tell him.
I'd have controlled the game a bit, Tam, haven't they? It's just France have just got that in them. You know what I mean? This counter. Imagine we get a Europe game, whatever team. Ronaldo. Oh man, that match of Champions League is very possible, Hannah, that Juventus could be in Rangers group. Imagine me in a stadium, Ronaldo. Oh mate, I've just thought of my worst nightmare. Can you imagine we match Juventus and I don't get allowed into the stadium? Oh no! I can't even have that. Not a chance. I'd be finding some way, mate. I'd be finding some media pass or something. I'd be every contact I've ever had. Get me into that stadium.
There we go. Tam's agreeing with you, mate. Tam's agreeing with you, Ewan. Kante has pictures of Jacko on his wall. Here comes that French counter-attack with the pace of Mbappe. And they've slowed it right down, to be fair. There's 3 people on this stream. We've got Purdy in here as well, Home Nations. But he's just on voice, he's not on video.
You're thinking there, when am I hearing a third voice?
Purdy? Hello?
Oh, Purdy's disappeared now, I should have said that. He's actually gone.
We did have Purdy in here.
I know, I see him. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's maybe disconnected or something. Right, you're trying to talk.
I know. There he goes.
Is that my way?
Home Nations is thinking he could hear a voice in his head.
I hope
hello?
I hope his phone is died.
Hello.
He's joined back. There he is. There he is. I don't know what happened, mate. You just disconnect.
He's lagging. It's Purdy's internet. Dodgy net there.
Get off the Wi-Fi, get in your mobile data. Pogba in the box, by the way.
Pogba is bullying folk in the box here. You had people thinking they were hearing voices in their head, Purdy.
I know.
Home Nations in the chat. It's like, is there 3 people
Listen,
here?
Linda.
Because he was like, where am I hearing this?
And then Rangers were like, no, there is actually 3. There's Purdy as well. You just don't say anything. You just disconnect. It's like
the first group game of 14th or 15th of September for the Champions League. That is horrendous, man. That's going to be too soon, isn't it? That's going to be too soon. There's no chance it's going to be full house anyway. So there's not a chance.
They'll need to do that with the. They'll need to do that next year, definitely, with the Winter World Cup. Like everything's going to get dragged forward.
Ready to stick the nut in the ref here. He's going to be booked for that, I think. He was offside, but you know it's funny. Like, I love Pogba like pure arguing like that, but and then you watch it back, you're like, oh man. Like, even look up Pure, he's so determined, waving his finger on the ref's face. He's like, no, I wasn't. Then they go and watch it back, like, oh, whoops. Them on Golski, you know.
He needs to take that stupid mask off.
How confident I'll be a qualify for the Champions League? Extremely, mate. Extremely. What did it finish on? Is it... How many games have we got? There's no just the one.
We've got one.
Is it?
I think it's one qualifier.
Like just literally, are we straight into the playoff? Or is it one and then a playoff?
I thought it was straight into the playoff. Is he grabbing his nipples? Lucky.
Retain the title, so we'll talk. Oh, that's a given, mate. I genuinely, even as a Rangers fan, like I love taking the piss and that out of them, and they make it so easy to take the piss out of them with how unprofessional they are, but I genuinely am gobsmacked that's the manager they went with. I can't believe it.
I can't believe, mate. I still don't know if it's real. I'm like, is this actually happened? Big Angie, whatever his name is. I don't know how to say his second name. I'm not even trying it.
Right, so we go straight into the third qualifying round. Third qualifying round, which means it would be 4 games away if you're getting into the group stages, if you include the playoffs for it.
What?
I don't know what you've been taking, Dallas. Go and try that again.
We're not in the 4th round. We've not got 4 games to play.
Try another Google search and then come back with your next answer, please, because that's horrible.
Pause that little thingy on your screen, Dallas, because the timer's going to be on.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see a half time here. Is that anything I can put on?
I'm pretty sure 4 games is like the max you can play.
You were one to talk about the Rangers.
5 at a max.
Well,
I'm just going to go to the toilet. Back in a second.
Nah. No bother, mate. No bother.
Puddy, you Google it.
No. Somebody in the chat will surely know.
Aye. I'm just reading into it now, mate, but
We definitely don't play 4, mate. But I better not play 4.
oh no, that 4 games is included in the playoffs though, not just like the qualifiers. So I think it's, I don't know. The way they've worded this article is so confusing, I'm not going to lie, mate. Like, there's no straight answer in it.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 1 or 2 games.
What am I seeing? Have you seen the guy parachuting in the stadium?
Wait, what?
Seen your video, Hannah? What am I seeing? Lads, check that video. Just put in a guy parachuted into the stadium, got caught in the top camera thing and nearly flew into the crowd. Look at it. Let's put it in the chat.
Twitter, Twitter.
Chat.
What?
Look at this. Look. This guy, when the game was on, parachuted into the stadium and nearly took someone's head off in the crowd. Look at this.
That explains why we've had no overhead shots, to
Look.
be fair.
Watch, nearly crashes into him. Look. Oh my. What?
When did that happen? How have we not seen it?
Mate, how have I not seen that at all? Poor game, that was quality, yeah.
Jesus, man.
I thought it was 3 qualification rounds and then we... Oh, wait, let me read this. I thought it was round 3 qualifications round to win over 2 legs. In round 4 for a 2-leg affair. Straight into the 3rd round qualify for us. But how many...
That's what I'm saying, so 4 games, I think it's 2 legs each round.
4 games to qualify. So it's.
Aye,
That's
it's
not
two-
4
it's-
games, so it's 2 games. We need to play 1 game,
Aye, 2 games.
then a playoff. So we need to beat
Well,
one,
it's
beat
4
one,
games, but
beat
it's
2
2
teams.
rounds.
That's it. We need to beat 2 teams.
Aye.
It's
Remember
2
round.
rounds, but it's 4 games.
2 rounds, 4 games. Aye. I thought you were talking about like we had to play 4 rounds of
4
qualifiers.
rounds.
Was
No,
what
no,
you're
that's,
saying,
that's why I was saying 4 games.
Yeah, mate, check that new picture of your friend. Ah, man. Oh man.
Yes. I'll show it to the stream.
Davey
hate this
Master. I know, mate.
That's brilliant, man.
Who got lobbed for the halfway line? Davey.
I would love to know what was he actually doing.
No idea, mate.
So, for those that aren't aware of this, by the way, let's run through this and calculate points, boys, right?
For those who aren't aware, David Marshall got lobbed for the halfway line.
July 31st, so it's a
Oh,
very
you got
early
it to the
start.
Rangers fixtures then, mate? Aye.
Very early start.
Cool.
Home to Livy. August, we've got 3 games. Saturday the 7th, away to Dundee United. Then, away to Ross County. Then, home to Celtic on the 28th. And then it comes, what's after August? Mate, well, this is,
September.
Mate, why have they put, Rangers have really
I've got the fixtures up on
put
screen,
that
by the way.
so
for
weird, by the way, the way they've moved that around.
See the way they've
Like, I
put
didn't
it,
know
like,
that, by the way, but it's like pure weird because you go up, down, by the way.
aye.
I'm not just saying that because I didn't know the months chat now, are they?
Huh?
September's quite
It's-
easy.
It might be mobile for you things. It's fine for me in the actual website.
It's not about the
Aye,
website.
right,
It's,
you
the
need to show off.
it's the picture they put it. It's not about the website.
Oh, right. No, I'm looking at the fixture list on
So,
the website. Right.
September is 2 away games: St Johnstone and Dundee, and home to Motherwell. So we're at 7 wins so far, aren't we?
Should be.
Aye.
So then we're into October. Hibs at home, Hearts at home. We'll beat both of them at home. Tough games away, but we're beating them both at home. St Mirren away, we're beating. Aberdeen at home, we're beating. Motherwell away. Motherwell away in October is maybe the first draw. Like, I'd expect us to win it, but if I'm genuinely realistic, if that team stays the way it is and we don't sell too many players, that's genuinely the first thing I can maybe see is dropping points. Literally the
Mate,
first
we know
thing.
what we need to do. We know what we need to do. Just run it O'Donnell. Simple.
Just play Cedric
Just run
in.
it
He
O'Donnell.
loves
Aye.
he loves Motherwell, by the way.
November, we've got, again, St Johnstone and Ross County at home, easy as you like. Livy away, bit iffy. December into January, it's always tough, innit? The way they work this.
Alright.
So, away to Hibs, tough. Home at Dundee, easy. Away to Hearts, tough. Home at Dundee United, home to St Mirren, away to Aberdeen, all easy. Even in Pretoria is easy. January, away to Celtic Park, easiest game in January. Home to Livy, away to Ross County. 9 points there. Hearts. Mate, how many times have we played Hearts and Hibs in a row? What is this? Random calculator? We played them all at the same time, didn't we? No, there's no game on October 5th. You've got Saturday the 2nd and Saturday the 16th. February, Hearts and Hibs at home. Away to Dundee United, home to Motherwell. St Johnstone away. Dundee United, not Dundee United away, Dundee away, Aberdeen at home, Celtic at home, which means for the last game, last Old Firm of the season will be away to Celtic. Presuming that Celtic come in the top half of the table, which we'll give them that. They should come in the top half. But that's it, that's what we've got so far. Them 34 games. 33
And then
games,
St Mirren
33
away
games,
to
I
round
reckon.
up before the split. Alright.
Predicting
That's
another
it.
invincible season, it can happen. It can happen. What's the thing before that? Aye. I'm actually going to look up. I need to see Celtic's fixtures before the first Old Firm. Hearts away, they're no getting a win. Let me see this. 122. Right, Hearts away, they're no winning. Dundee at home, they win. And St Mirren at home, they should beat St Mirren and Dundee at home. You would think. It's hard to finish fifth next year. What do you think, Cam? You realistically think there's maybe a third place for them tomorrow next year? Or do you think they will get second again? It's kind of weird seeing Scott Brown play for Aberdeen. Oh, I forgot about that. How fun is that going to be? Actually playing Aberdeen, as if we never hated Aberdeen enough. New name for the league is thinking. What is it? I've not even seen. Is this the new sponsorship in it?
What, the league sponsorship?
Yeah, what the actual league's called?
The Cinch League guy.
Look, what is it? He's no biting on
They
there,
get
is he?
started on that.
He's no.
Suarez?
They're talking about Rudiger and Pogba. They're saying Rudiger's possibly a bit. Oh, here we go, mate. Look. Here's the
Oh, it was
Spanish
before
hitter.
the game. They were saying it was
why.
during the warm-up.
Look, because he got caught in the spider cam. Now the big lines. Look.
What an idiot.
Oh, look at that. Look how close he was to them. Oh, look.
Oh,
Oh dear, man, mate.
look at him. He's my
You
hair.
imagine?
Oh. Mate, look at him.
Look at him. Look.
He's going to go and sit in a police station for 12 hours with that big stupid engine on.
Look, they're asking if he's alright. Can I hurt people, mate?
He's like, can I get a shot? That's what I'd be asking for. I'd be asking
He get
No way, I'd be like,
arrested.
can I get one?
Hannah, he will get arrested. He will get a
Oh, he
severe
will,
fine
100%.
and a decent sentence for that. I'd say a decent sentence.
Well,
I
if he
mean,
was smart, he would
for
turn his
parachuting
big...
into a stadium, he'll probably get at least a month or so.
If he was
Alright.
smart, he'd turn his stupid propeller thing on and get to France.
He's already, no, I was going to say he's already there.
No.
He's in Germany. Damn. It's he's definitely vlogged that or something, by the way, since he's pure got the microphone and a pure setup on.
He better have vlogged it. If he's done that and he's no vlogged it, we don't get good footage of that.
Release
I
the
mean,
POV. Hashtag release the POV.
Police will
he's on
probably
TV.
delete that.
Who's my mate? Yeah, Buddy, Daniel's trying to flag you in the chat.
Is he, aye? Well, Daniel's an idiot, so that's alright.
Even if it's an accident, Hannah, well, I know, but it's not an accident to land in there. He's meant that. He has meant
I accidentally landed right in that big massive stadium right there.
that. Bet he'll try to pull it off to the fullest as if it was an accident.
Here,
He'll be like,
I would
sorry,
say
I couldn't help it.
that
The
stupid
wind.
engine thing failed, and that's where I had to land.
Aye. That's what he'll try. He'll definitely try that. But what's the ground like around it? Because see if there's no grass, then I
It's
kind
just
of get
city.
it. But
I'm sure.
'cause I'm pretty sure
I
it's all
wasn't
just
going to land in
concrete, but
a bloody apartment building, was I?
Love, love. Aye. Well, how many corners did France get there? I think they had
3.
2 or 3, didn't they? 3
Two,
corners,
three.
right, so I need one more France goal, 2 corners, and 1 Germany yellow. I'm looking no bad for this.
I mean, it's definitely possible.
Ah, he's defo. He's in jail tonight anyway, put it that way.
Oh, aye.
No, you go.
In jail for the night and probably banned for the stadium and all.
Chap,
Well,
we might get the
A
pleasure
ban for a
of-
stadium doesn't matter when you fly into them, Dallas.
I'll just float it above you then. Get up
I'll
there.
literally just fly in.
We might be getting the pleasure of hearing Purdy regularly at these 8 PM games. Chat. Because the man's working during the day, but a lot of our other group games are 8 PM, so as long as he's free, he'll be joining in with us.
As long as Daniel stops coming into the chat, I'll join.
Couple of good games, because the games we've still got on the way is England-Scotland Friday. That'll be a tasty watch along. Portugal-Germany, tasty game. Finland, Belgium, and then you've got, well, a game that's going to be extremely interesting. Well, a night that's going to be extremely interesting because Scotland, Croatia, and England, Czech Republic play at the same time, and there's probably going to be a lot riding on that. So we will be. It's going to be a dual screen that night. We're going to have both on.
Yep.
I think we need to move the scorers somewhere else and have both of them there and both scores on.
Chat's going to need to be in my phone that night, man, because both those monitors are getting used.
And then we've got, to finish it all off, another Portugal game. Portugal, France. Brilliant. What else do you want? And following that, we'll probably get a new fixture made up because we're enjoying doing these. So once we see the fixtures of the round of 16 onwards, I'll release a new updated
Telling
thing.
You now though, if there's one on my birthday, I'm not going to be here for it.
I think there is.
Just letting you know now.
I think there is.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to go to a pub for the final and live stream it for the pub. I don't know if you can do that.
Yes, you could.
I can do that.
I'll probably get you banned off of YouTube, but we should go anyway and do it anyway.
Am I doing a live stream for Ukraine, Macedonia? I don't think so, James. I'm sorry. I don't think so.
Well, if you are, you can count me out of that one. I'll not be watching that nonsense.
Right, so what's up these? Knockout phase.
Look at me watching Ukraine, Macedonia.
Hannah's turning red next to me. I've been trying not to bust out laughing at you going, oh God, she's like me tomato.
Okay, so I'm good. There's no one on my birthday. We're good. I'll just check.
What are we? When is the game around? Birthdays?
I think there's one on yours though.
Nah.
No, it's the day after yours. Day after.
We'll see, because the rest of them, by the way, I would like to go to a pub or something to watch them. Like, I enjoy doing these watch alongs, but at the same time, I'd like to go out and just get a drink with the boys and watch one of the games.
So,
no, you, Dallas.
Thinking...
Sorry, Dallas.
Wow.
Can you get them, mate? You're not allowed to travel here. Don't look at me.
Says who?
Can they come, mate?
Can you come, mate? Too far away.
So 18th of
Gaffer will
June.
not come here, don't worry, he'll be sleeping.
Croatia v Czech Republic's at Hamden.
It'll just be me and Yuri's.
I mean, you basically got bloody eye. Maybe try to convince Mikey.
Well, we know Mikey's no going because he never comes out to anything. Buy again birthday, I'm guessing.
Watch it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Streaming tonight, that would be fun time. Maybe wait, see, maybe one of the England or Scotland games. I'll try and get to a fan zone or a lively pub or something to watch one of them. For the group stages,
A fan zone for
chilling.
I want to see that actually. If there's any fan zones around about me,
probably. If you want to wait for the final,
You probably shouldn't go to one of them, Dallas. Your accent might get you in a bit of trouble down there, mate.
I'd make sure it wasn't for a Scotland game or anything. I wouldn't.
Me and Gaffer wanted to do that. See, at the World Cup, we were talking about that for ages, trying to go down. We just couldn't get tickets, but we were wanting to go to England to watch an England game, just for the atmosphere.
That's the thing though, the majority of people I've bumped into down here is all like wanting all the nations to do well. Actually, nowhere I live, mate, to be honest with you. Most of where I live's like Polish and a lot of Eastern European.
How's the second half started? What have I seen?
ITV!
That was frozen for ages, mate.
ITV scandals!
Oh well, by the way, we're in. I turned that on.
Mate, what? ITV.
I refreshed it, we had a little ad
there
and
wasn't
then...
a goal there,
Had a little ad and then we're jumping to 46 minutes and, well, nearly 47 right away. Jeez. I'm just thinking then, I looked at it and I was like, is this right here? I'm like, this is taking a long time to get this second half on. Right, we're back to it.
still confident in my 3-1. Full scene of the game. France can definitely get a couple more. Germany should have had maybe.
I wonder if I've missed a corner already.
Why did you just yawn, Dallas, man? That's it, mate. I'm going to be yawning for this
So
whole
you
half
passed
now.
on.
Sorry, birdie. You've been doing fancy football? Nah, not me personally, Lander.
Yeah.
Why did you not do it? Why did you not do it?
Because, like I was saying,
Yeah,
I always like sign up for them, do the first week, then forget about it completely. So,
It'll make me feel good that I'm not in last place.
Right. Love it.
Just make a burner account card to tell everyone it's me.
Well, you sitting with all your frames and all them. I love them, man.
Ended up buying 11 of them.
Jeez, I go. Yeah, Tam, you hear a wee bit of a background noise we've managed to find? I've managed to find a non-copyrighted, just fans. So that's been playing quite quietly in the background for it all. A lot of people were requesting that, so.
And what you should do, by the way, buy another couple and just hide them over, all over the base. Just buy a couple, hide them all over the base, see what people find.
Couple of what?
The prints that Reese has got behind them.
Alright.
The one that you've got Ryan Jack for.
Oh.
Aye, the one you've got, Jack.
Aye, hide them in my house, Tom. Hide them through my letterbox, I'll find them.
I don't know.
I
Depends how
forgot
drunk
he
you are
was
for
even
doing it.
on.
I
Genuinely.
know. Mate, I forgot there was any Germany players on. I don't think there's any of them done anything.
They've had
No
safe
one.
possession, haven't they? But France, the defence is very good, man. That Kimpembe and Varane in the middle, that is extremely solid. That Rabiot is so solid everywhere.
Rabiot with a
Up to
heavy
there.
touch, though, gives it away.
Alright, that.
Right.
Alright, that clearance. So this ref hates Pogba. Most refs hate Pogba. It's just most refs hate flair players. That happens a lot.
Don't be giving Purdy any ideas, alright?
What would they say?
Nothing, mate. Nothing.
Tell me.
No, mate, it's fine.
Tam, DM me on Twitter.
Let's just
Mate,
say it
I keep
involves his
forgetting-
Ryan Jack print and pumping his wife.
I keep forgetting
Who's wife?
because I had to go to live chat again there. I was on top chat again.
Aye.
It keeps defaulting back to me. I've not been on top chat for ages, so see if I've missed anything else, ask me anything. Apologies.
And now
See
you've got
everything
Daniel slagging you, mate.
I'm seeing Glasgow Rangers champion now. I'm seeing things that I've missed.
Shut up. Why is Daniel even in here? Just away and go to bed if you don't go to school or something. You idiot. Send your dad in.
That's a foul, right? I'll be interested to see the right. I'm going to see France's bench now actually.
Hmm.
Some ridiculous options, man. 2 keepers on the bench, that's weird. Look at that back line. They could actually have Zuma, Lenglet, Digne and Koundé as a defensive line all on the bench, mate. What a joke. Look at
What a
Dembele.
ball.
Oh, hold
What a
on,
ball,
hold on.
man.
Oh, the post! It's been
Get it
smashed.
across! Griezmann rightfully there, absolutely fuming with Rabiot.
Rabiot, man. Hey, miles offside, so
He
it
was
would have
off.
been
Aye,
thingy, but I cannot.
Would have been
Oh,
called
how's he
back
not
for
squared
VAR,
that?
but-
Nah, it took too long to square it. If he scored, fair enough, he's got to do better there. But Coman as well, such a good player, man. I'd love to see Coman on for the Griezmann. Especially since Griezmann's playing naturally more in the right wing there.
He should have put that across to Griezmann so much earlier, though, man. Like, the one thing Griezmann can do is finish. He might not be the most active player as you said, Reece, he's quite lazy, but if he gets the ball there, he's no missing that. Purdy disagrees.
I mean, I don't even rate his finishing either. I'm like, you should score that, but
After Ronaldo's miss earlier on, I think Griezmann could miss that.
anything is possible.
I would say Griezmann's better than Ronaldo, but
They put new ones out recently, David. I've seen like a few of them, but I've
Over the top, you and mate, over
a
the
few
top.
good things then.
mate, his eyes never even moved.
I know. Not sure if he's just refusing to acknowledge us now, or if he actually
I'm not
has
sure,
no clue
mate.
what we're talking about.
Aye.
I wouldn't know it. Are you talking to me?
Just a wee bit.
Nah, Bray. Another volley
Dalus
chance
said he
there.
thinks that Griezmann's better
He
than
did not
Ronaldo,
know,
and you never
Purdy
even
said.
reacted.
Purdy
No.
said.
That's probably why I just never heard it. Such nonsense. That is a half chance, by the way. By hitting the target. That's twice, Nabry. How long has Lewandowski played? I know he's played too many games for Poland now, but for the amount of time he's played in Germany, gets what I don't know how that would go, but by the way, because I know Poland and Germany fans haven't got the best of relationships, you know. So I don't know how that would go if he swapped to Poland to Germany. Decent creatives, but good positions, Xander, but his finishing's been poor. But he is normally brilliant. I love watching him for Bayern. You're always going to get at him. The quality on show in these type of games is always top notch in it. Might not always be the most rapid, fast paced thing, which this has been, had its hot and cold spells, but just the quality is
Good ball into the box.
insane. Well done, Lloris.
Lloris up to it. Aye, gets it early. Oh, man.
Mbappe on the shoulder, ready to go all the time. Oh, I hear him shouting for you. Look him up. Okay, quickly he gets up. Germany are up in it here. High press. Well done. Nothing in that. Yep,
And it's
well
just
done,
gemmed
Vince.
off the ball there, right?
Oh, he's let through Mbappe.
Oh,
They covered it well. They covered that well, to be fair. The ball from him wasn't brilliant, but he did get back and cover him well.
I can't believe that it's only an own goal in this, though, man. Like, if you're Germany right now, you're fuming. If that's what the game comes down to, you're fuming. If you're Germany.
Oh, chance! Muller is well blocked. Oh, what a tackle again. Kimpembe. Here we go. Oh, wow. What a run here for Hernandez. Oh, well done for Tony Kroos. Calm as you like. Or Ginter it was
Great
actually.
ball.
nothing
Brave
in
for
that.
Lloris.
No,
Very brave for
Oh,
Lloris.
it's all over the place here, chat.
And that's the France throw. Or
Germany
did that go behind
looking
for a goal
scoring.
kick? Ah, goal kick.
These teams playing against Portugal as well was going to be. No pen.
Fair play. With the speed Gnabry's moving at there, man. Lloris going into feet. Fair play to him, man. That's what your best keepers do. The other keepers are...
Teams
Mate,
aren't good.
I can't believe that.
Certainly livening up. It's just, that's what it is, Xander, because this is the group of death in it. If you lose your first group game, Hungary were expected to, but if one of these two lose this, you're not putting yourself in a very good position at all, man.
You know what, Daniel? I genuinely would have disagreed with you But if both teams can play like they have in the past 5-10 minutes, I may agree with you in that.
I think Portugal will beat Germany and draw with France, top of the group. France second, Germany third because they've all beat Hungary. You'd expect. I tell you, none of these teams will want to finish second as well, because it puts them into a difficult group. Ooh.
Oh! Germany.
Oh, what's up? No way!
Oh,
No way that come off the
Who blocked that there?
Gosens, I think.
Gosens.
Oh, no.
Chat, this is a
Gosens blocked it.
mental appearance here. It's a brilliant cross in. Gosens is
France players
flew
out
in
cold.
at the back
France
stick.
players out cold.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is, mate. I think
Nah,
it's
he's
just
not
blind
out
in.
cold. He's just hurt. He could
Oh,
come
oh,
in. It is, mate.
oh,
That's
mate, he
hit
might
him.
be.
Flew in at the back stick.
Look at this at the back post. He
He
actually
did,
might be.
he did hit him, aye, but he's no thingy.
Oh,
So it's definitely a free kick was right, but then it was volleyed to the edge of
Oh
the
no,
box.
that's a
and
knee.
Gosens
That's
blocked-
a knee
blocked
then.
it.
I
That's a
think
knee
he's
then
out
hit to
cold,
the
mate.
head. He's out cold, mate. He is out cold.
He never even put like a hand in to catch each other. I think
he
he
just
got
went
knocked clean
face
out.
first into the ground. Aye, he
Stupid
just went
meat.
face first into the ground.
France are top at Portugal. No chance Portugal come third. After that start as well.
I think it'll be France, Portugal, Germany.
I think it could go either way between Germany and Portugal, to be honest, but I think France are topping. He's awake now. I'd be surprised if he doesn't have a bit of a concussion there, though.
Nah, I think he'll be fine. Taking their time with him to be safe.
I think commentary team are touching on it there as well. If it's reckless, is it a yellow? If it's excessive force, it's a red. What do you put that tackle down as there? Because it's a knee, then he's hit to the face.
I think a free kick. I don't even think it's a yellow. He's put his head down towards the ball. He's got every right to go and challenge. It's unfortunate. Just a free kick, IMO. Definitely a free kick. Absolutely no debate. But I don't even think it's a yellow.
I think if it was a yellow, I don't know. I wouldn't be bored, but not even talk about a red card.
I think I'd say it's reckless and yeah, yellow. Aye, but
Nah, he's fine. He should get a yellow card for kid when he was knocked out.
This ain't finishing 1-0, lads.
Nah, no chance, mate.
I think he was trying to play the ball out to Pavard there, who's sitting in the touchline.
Yeah. First or second in this group. Play first or second in this group. Huh? What?
First or second in this group. Play
Oh,
first
oh,
or
right,
second
aye.
in Group D.
It's the second in this play England, because England are going to top that group obviously. So second in this. So whether it is one of the Germany, France, Portugal, it's going to be a cracker of a game. Purdy sounds like he'd be a class ref. Aye, be entertaining.
Oh, big class ref. I'd let them knock lumps at each other, mate.
Oh, mate, man's game. Contact sport. Mate, some of the challenges you see that they give yellow for, the firm but fair ones. See Diaz earlier, he absolutely clattered through a Hungry boy.
Aye.
But took every bit of the ball. The ball was all his, but
Aye,
then
got
went
the
right
ball.
through. Play on, man. Couldn't play inside. Definitely he can play there well. That's what he think, but he's definitely better in the middle, Kimmich, I reckon. I don't.
Mm.
Is this Germany 5 back they're wanting to put in it? Majorly different
It's
system.
Who else would Germany play as a right wing back? Like,
They've got a few boys, but they're all like, they've got no one that's like outstanding. Rudiger, I think, is still like a really good defender, like one of the best boys about in Europe, in my opinion. Rudiger, he's not like the best, but he is very good. But the other two are nothing compared to the likes of
Good ball into the
Varane
ball.
and Kimpembe and that.
I think they're just so slow, aren't they? Like, it's just they just don't have the legs.
Mm.
I'm needing more French corners here, lads. None of this Germany corners nonsense. Tell him closer.
Well, you're showing Marshall how it should be done.
I'm missing him, Marislav, closer for the amount of crosses they're getting in. Tell you who they'll miss. Goretzka, man, until he's back in. What a player he is.
Germany just need to find a way to go back in time and bring back Lam and Schweinsteiger.
That was limes and lemons and everything there.
Keep talking about it.
So, I let you say lamb and then the Schwein came into my head, so I was like, lime. My brain's still working today.
Stream went silent, everybody was listening. Line.
Line them.
Line. Lam and Schweinsteiger, bring them back.
Turn in there. Kante needs to be quick. No, he's done well.
Ah, you could have let that go there, man. Slowed down the play.
Germany are not going to play at that tempo like for this last, because they were really up in the tempo there, but there'll be a few periods like this where France are knocking the ball about as well. Getting Golo, brilliant.
Mate, he's so class, isn't he, man?
So good. Good ball wide. Overlap there. Mbappe, no, Benzema that's not wanting it.
Oh.
Is Big Hollander going to get a game for Sweden? I don't think so, mate.
Dallas used to off the G&T. Yeah, I've no drunk gin for a while, to be fair. I've had a bottle of Budweiser. I think it's the heat. The heat's making me go a bit loopy.
The heat in the drink.
Is Big Phil going to get a game for Sweden? I'd love to see it, but...
Mate, surely if Lustig's playing, Phil gets in.
You would think, man. You would think. I actually think France need a sub up top, by the way, to freshen up, because I know doing much.
What a ball, man.
Pogba is brilliant. Mbappe,
Pogba.
left, right. Oh, stunning! That is stunning, by the way. Oh no! The ref, don't you dare tell me this was offside.
Nah.
That was stunning. What a goal. Mbappe had about 3 or 4 players on strings. Let's see it. He is offside.
He was.
He is, mate.
What a goal that would have been, man.
Cruz comes forward, does very, very well.
Look at him here. Oh, man. How well he's done to create that space. And the finish was beautiful, but oh, you're fuming. He's rightly given his offside. It wasn't a controversial decision, but still, man.
But...
Oh, that was my bet and everything. Fuming.
I think all you'd need after that is a couple of corners, eh? No, you'd need another Germany booking as well, don't you?
Yeah. Gotten.
You should have been screaming for that Pavard one to be a red card.
That would have certainly done you there, mate.
Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe or Haaland, chat? So next one, what you saying?
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Haaland overrated.
Behave yourself here, no, he's not.
I think he's overhyped.
He is
I don't think
class,
so.
mate.
I think
But
he's
I would
out
take
of
No,
it.
he's class, but he's like people go on like he's one of the best strikers of all time. Like I don't think he's that good.
He will
He's
be.
class, but
He will be, mate. 100%.
will be, but not right now. He's not.
He's one of the best strikers in the world now. He's a better finisher than Mbappe, but Mbappe's got a more overall game. If I had a one-on-one chance, I'm wanting Haaland all day, but still for a 90-minute game, with what he offers Mbappe.
You can see Germany scoring. Not as overrated as Harry Kane. Fair
Behave.
enough. Okay.
Who said that?
Kane
Who
is
said that?
Kane is very, very good as well, but I don't know.
Shut up, man.
It's between Kane and Lewandowski who's the best striker in the world. That's well.
I'm
in my opinion.
I'm not arguing that. I just hate how much people overhype players.
He's literally not overhyped.
I don't think Kane's overhyped at all. I think he's done it for long enough. Nearly 30 goals every season
It's
for how
buzz,
long?
mate.
A bang average prime team.
Schmeichel came out saying UEFA threatened them with a 3-0 forfeit if they didn't play.
Yeah.
Well then.
UEFA said it's not true.
But
No,
it's
I just made it
interesting, but in it because
It's UEFA though, realistically.
if UEFA gave them the option, then that's no good. But apparently UEFA have said that the both teams went to them and said we want to play. So if that's the case,
Well,
then
UEFA
fine.
said that, and then Schmeichel said after the game, it wasn't that UEFA tell them if they don't play, it's a 3-0 forfeit.
I think it was saying if they don't play within the... Because it's legally, a professional footballer can't have a game within 48 hours. That's how that goes. So you can't have a game like literally a day apart. They have to have 48 hours. So if they suspended the game anymore, then it would have overlapped into their other game. They wouldn't have enough rest into there. So then it's, well, would these want to do? These want to, like... I get how it's awkward. I don't know. You never know what goes on in those type of meetings, but...
It is awkward, but you think in a situation like that, like they would work something out.
What reason has Schmeichel got to lie? That's shit. But at the same time, why would all the reporters lie about it? Because they're saying both what do you call them? Both coaches.
Are the reporters?
The coaches from both teams have come out and said they wanted to play it tonight. So I don't know.
But then it comes down to, are the reporters getting that news from UEFA, or is that coming direct from the coaches? So, and let's be real here.
Because you've no heard much
UEFA, we know they are.
Finland either. Like,
aye, that's what you need. You need Finland to come out and clear it up and say,
I would like
we
to
did.
know if Denmark didn't get beat, would they make a big deal like they have done? After interviews, if Denmark came out and just actually drew or won the game, then they wouldn't have come out and said, "Oh, it's shocking for you for making us play." You know what I mean, I don't know. Aye, I don't tell you. There's something as well. By the way, I really, really dislike Haaland's personality. Like, I do not like him at all. From what I've seen at interviews and press conferences and stuff, do not like the boy at all. But everything you're saying about him, the aggressiveness, maybe bought his feet, score goals, phenomenal player is right. Absolutely, he's phenomenal.
I'd be the same. See if they shoved a camera in my face, mate, I'd be the same. I wouldn't want to talk to them, man. Just fine, never, mate, cool.
He's just so antisocial, isn't it? Like, it's like there's antisocial, then there's like there's a line between being arse, being a pure rude dick to reporters. Do you know what I mean? And that's, in my opinion, what he goes on, rather than actually just being like. See if he was just like socially awkward, but wasn't he a dick? Fair enough, but I don't like the way he speaks to people. Leroy Sané came off the bench. Timo Werner. Watch, Timo Werner's going to be the man that gets this goal, isn't he? Watch this, man. He's going to score an offside goal. Aye, Kyle. That's what I think. It's never going to take away for me saying someone's a brilliant player. Like, that's not going to apply my judgment for that. It's not the same thing. Being a good football player and a good person, isn't it? Is a big difference.
Emre Can was that Emre Can?
He was just warming up, aye.
He was up there as well, ready to go, and the manager's like, no, you go sit back down there now, mate. You go sit back down there now.
I mean, he's not the player you bring on if you need a goal, man.
Nah.
Sané, but
Gnabry for Werner.
Lethal
Timo Werner.
Are you starting Havertz over Sané? I bet you, Daniel, man. He's going to want to score here, Timo. Just after the season he's had, everyone taking the piss out for that long. Here we go. One of his bad days, but not his multiple. That's what it is. I don't think I've ever actually seen a normal interview of him. And like you're saying, he has got extremely famous very quick at a young age. What is he? Like just turning 20 or something?
Aye.
So.
France with some nice play out in the wing there, though, just unlucky.
It's a difference, I know. Like, Ronaldo in his interviews at times will come across arrogant because he believes he's the best and says he's the best ever and blah blah blah, but he'll sit and speak to the media. You know what I mean? He'll sit and speak away, he'll not be overly rude to anyone, he'll still give his a proper opinion and speak it through and that. The difference.
That's the thing about Ronaldo. He comes across like a nice guy, but his confidence can become borderline arrogance. But he's still generally a nice guy when it comes to what you see in the press.
It's everything in it. Most charitable athlete in the world, and the amount he does for people, and the amount of operations he pays for, and this, that, and everything. He's just constant. Let's finish at 1-0, boys.
I really hope no.
Don't know, man.
You tend to get that, innit? It's like the big, massive games where there's hundreds of hype on. They always seem to. Nobody's good as some game where you're like, oh, turn that on because that'll be alright. Turns out some fantastic game.
Now, what was the game I said I wasn't watching earlier on?
Ukraine, Macedonia, mate.
I might watch that.
Probably.
The 9 each.
Ibra's the king of arrogance. I can't argue with that. Ibra,
I hate him, mate.
I really dislike Ibra. Again, fantastic player, but I really dislike Ibra as well.
The thing with Ibra, though, is it's to such a level now. I don't know if it's actual arrogance or Ibra genuinely just playing a character for.
He'll never go down as like one of the
everything.
best strikers of all time. He'll go down as like very good. People will always remember him. But he's never going down as like one of the best of all time, and he literally speaks
I'd love
as
to
if
jam
he's
his
on
big
Messi and
stupid
Ronaldo
nose
level.
in a door repeatedly.
He genuinely believes he's on Messi and Ronaldo level. If you're offered Kane or Haaland, what one would you take? Right now, I would take Kane. Maybe different in a few years once Haaland's been about and had a few more seasons and get the consistency, but right now I would take Kane. That's half, by the way. You're seeing most of this is just Germany knocking the ball around between 3 centre halves, going wide, try to get across in position, turning back, going to the other side, doing it again, while France have just camped in and wait for an Mbappe counter attack. It's just all we're watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think every player is in France's half. Pembe easy away.
Pogba looking for a long ball, waiting for Mbappe to go. Here it is. Oh, is he going to catch that? Oh my god, he's going to catch that. Oh my, he's burned him! Mbappe! Oh, what a tackle! Is it?
That's a
I
penalty.
need to watch it in VAR.
What?
You need to watch it in VAR for that. That was insane. From
What?
Kylian. The pace is
That
ridiculous.
looked like a penalty, but he has absolutely left that guy in the
Oh
dust.
man. If he
100%
had that
looked
recovery
like a
tackle,
penalty
fair
there, man.
enough, but that is
Is it gonna show
frightening
us?
from Kylian. Well, once it goes out, yeah. That was insane. It was a nice 1-2 between Mbappe and Benzema, and
How do you
looked
actually run
literally,
that quickly?
it looked as if he should have had no chance, but Mbappe just. I need to see it back. We've not had a replay yet in our end, but if he's got a tackle in for that angle after getting burned,
Like,
fair enough.
I want to see a replay of that, see some VAR maybe. Oh.
That's terrifying, man. It's a different.
For the initial, it looked like he just caught Mbappe there, but I'd love to see that again.
I know. Come on, STV, ITV, whatever. Hurry up. He's a replay. Mate, you just send them all the time. Look, Germany aren't even that deep. Literally, constantly send them.
Commentary are talking about it now. They must have got a replay that's not been put out to the actual production. They're saying that he did actually get it.
well, why can they not show us that?
I know.
And N'Golo Kante in there.
Aye, it
Back
did.
to
It
Germany,
was
but N'Golo
good, I
again.
promise you.
Mbappe's away again.
Mbappe, oh, here we go, man. Look, just getting sent constantly.
Big switch, big switch. Oh, I could have done one more there.
Imagine if Benzema turned there. Oh, he's rinsed them. Good positioning for Hummels there.
Yep.
Pogba, one-on-one situation, on the wing, rinsed him. Oh, he's going for it again, he could have crossed. That's what you get, Pogba.
Oh,
Tried too
that's
much.
so well, man.
Tried too much, man. They beat him and then wanted to beat him again, didn't they?
See a replay shortly.
Uh,
Mate, it's been nearly 5 minutes before we've seen the first replay of it.
Surely
Come
now,
on,
there's a wee break in
show
play.
us. I know.
Alright, we're getting it now.
Alright, here we go.
Pen. That's a pen. That is a pen. He hits both legs
That's a
before.
penalty, mate.
That's a penalty all
That's
day.
both legs.
He hit both legs before the ball. We've just seen a slow-mo replay from behind.
Look at him. He's like, what?
The mate, that is nuts. See if I
He has
am the
both
Rangers or
Mbappe's
something.
legs
Oh
before
man,
he
I'd
touches
have
the
been
ball there,
fuming.
aye.
Both legs. Penalty all day. Both feet catches.
Oh, but
Aye, but Daniel, like commentary I've just said there, winning the ball doesn't always automatically equal a legal tackle.
That's a big mistake for VAR.
It's a difficult one for the ref on the pitch, but VAR should 100% be making a decision in that one.
the ref on the pitch.
Who was it tackled? Hummels,
Legs are
wasn't it?
moving up 700 mile an hour.
I think so.
Aye.
Unless that ref hopped on a motorbike or something, he wasn't catching Mbappe there to see the tackle, man.
That pace is
For sure, this ref's been very favourable to the Germans this game, though.
He literally caught both legs. I don't know. I don't even think that's debatable. I don't know how people can say that.
I think that's a penalty.
I
Okay.
think that's a goal.
He's
I'm not
kicked
even
both his
biased because I
legs.
don't even support any of these teams. I think it's absolute stonewaller. Literally both
He,
legs
he
get caught
does
before
kick the ball at the end, but before he kicks the ball, I don't even think he means it, but he kicks both of his legs. Like, how is that not a penalty?
Like, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to go through his legs, get the ball, but like when you hit both his legs, you're putting the player off his run.
Aye.
Like,
In fact, I'm biased because that would have been my second goal. I'm fuming.
now he's fuming, aye?
Just clocked on. Now I'm fuming.
Before he was like, if I was France, I'd be fuming. Now he's like, wait, I have a bet on this. I'm fuming.
I Germany.
This fan isn't coming through the mic at all, is it?
Nah.
What?
Oh, it's very
Okay,
quiet.
cool.
If so, I can hear it. Oof, just fired that
Oh.
crossing.
Poston does
Yeah,
that.
days
tackle
on,
and
I
gets
certainly
it.
wouldn't have
You're
been
out of the
that.
region.
Jump with the way of that one, eh?
Fucking big dent in your head, man.
Fair tackle.
That's a tackle, man.
Need to get that haircut, man.
It's horrendous, isn't it?
Oh, mate, that just stresses me out.
I need my bet. It was 2 French goals, 2 booking points for Germany, and 5 French corners.
Because that would have been the goal and the card. And actually, I don't know what we're on in corners to now, but
I think there's still 3. I think France have had one this half, have they?
I don't think they have.
I don't think they'll get
So
the
at least
corners
it's
where this is getting played anyway.
I was going to say, at
It's all
least it's one of those ones where it's not just being like one-off, you know what I mean? One of your usual one-off bets. Oh, technically it is actually, because the Portugal one came through, didn't it?
That's offside,
Offside.
I think he's offside. He's going to square. Benzema's going to score, but I think that's going to be offside.
That looked
I don't know,
offside.
mate.
We're
That
watching it
looked
back. It's a
offside.
lovely goal. Mbappe squares it to Benzema, who finishes it 2-0. But I thought Mbappe was offside. We'll see this back.
I don't know.
I'll wait before I update the scoring here because that we'll see right now. Oh, he's on. He's on. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
2-0, game over.
That's
I don't
very,
know, man.
very tight. That's very, very tight. The only thing I think could do him for offside's his knee. Like his foot and everything else, but his knee looked a little bit further forward than the Germans, than the German defender's foot. We're going to VAR.
Offside.
Aye.
Oh, he's disallowed it. No, he's
Aye,
allowed
he's
to go.
offside.
No, he's allowed to go.
No, disallowed
Oh,
it. He's
took
disallowed
out.
it.
Disallowed it, mate.
Aye.
Fuming.
Look at Timo Werner, he's raging, he thinks it was him that was offside.
Daniel's crying now. He's Benzema points have gone for his fantasy team.
Ah, lovely.
Holland coming on for Germany.
Mate, I think this is good. A Germany 90th minute. You guys have written all over it. France have had
It could.
what's that? 2
It
offside
could.
goals, a potential penalty denied,
Uh,
and watch this. Telling you, man. Oh,
handball.
Handball.
That's the goal, innit?
this is it.
Aye, this is going to be the goal. No. Chat, no spoilers, mind. Our timer's down there or there. I'm not sure what corner, but no spoilers.
Volland and Emre Can coming on for Germany. Man.
Leroy Sané, do you think, with that?
Yeah, he'll be taking this. Sané's hitting this.
Big curly toe of death right into the corner.
I mean, you've already gave Cruz 2, and he's messed them up both.
Oh,
waste.
God.
Waste.
That was on target. The keeper wasn't stopping that. But just horrible, man, there. Sané. Horrible free kick.
Oh, mate, look at that. That is painful.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the replay. There's the...
Who is that? Benzema off.
What's that, Coleman? No, Tolisso.
Tolisso.
Germany need to throw it all forward now. Germany calling that, and they're like, oh.
Reese is like, where are the French corners?
Tony Kroos. Poor delivery. First man.
Very poor. Emre Can, bit wide. But can Sané do it? He cuts in.
Delicious with Coleman.
Neither did I. Just because I didn't really pay attention. It was more I was like, I just saw France had a sub coming on. I was like, right, okay.
Poor clearance for Griezmann, inviting the pressure
terrible,
back.
Man. I don't think there was much added time here, was there? A couple of minutes?
2 minutes, maybe 3, because of that France player going down.
What am I seeing?
Oh!
Mate,
What is that?
ITV have just...
ITV!
No chance! ITV have just jumped in advert in the 89th minute of a game. What am I seeing? What is this? And here we have... I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not even going to tell you. You're not even getting to know the company name. Boo! What is this?
What?
See, for people watching on TVs, if you've got a car ad. What am I seeing? We're actually getting full ads in the middle of the game. Mate, we could literally just had 2 car ads in a row and it's still going.
The Euros. In the middle of the Euros.
France versus Germany. 89th minute of the Euros and I'm getting this. What's the score with the adverts? I let people saying that they're getting it on the TV, you know? What am I seeing?
Somebody who can... Dalus, you
someone's
need to
getting
complaint to
sacked,
LTD
mate.
for
Someone is getting sacked. Mate, see what I missed a goal? Mate, someone is sacked big time. This is horrendous. They've clicked the button by accident, like the ad button or whatever it is. Surely they can turn it off. Mate, it's still going. It's another advert.
What is this?
Mate, what am I seeing right now?
The toilet? What are they doing in that toilet?
Look! The 90th minute, oh my god. What am I seeing here? I need to take a picture of this.
I can't believe this.
What am I seeing right now?
What the actual...
What is this?
Yodeling thing?
Yodeling! We've got yodeling on and it's the 90th minute of the... Oh my god.
Well, Stream would love to tell you what was happening in the final couple of minutes there, but we don't know. We really don't know. We've just got adverts. Your game's still on. Lucky you, David.
Who said that?
It might be it might be the ITV player then, maybe not TV, but no, because that's the thing. We're watching it in the ITV player. I'm watching it in the ITV player, but
mate, what am I seeing right now? Chat, you want to keep us up to date? Anyone in the TV want to keep us up to date?
Spoilers are allowed.
No, for us it's not. Like we're still getting adverts. This is ridiculous. I'll try to get a picture. With this.
Wait, what?
What am I seeing? 6 minutes added on, cheers.
Who's lying? How many adverts?
What?
That's actually
Mate, that's a
mad.
full ad, by the way.
It's a full 5-minute ad run.
Like, nobody's fixed it.
Hey!
What was that? 4.5 minutes or something? Ads?
Well, we're just hitting 4 minutes the extra time than now, and we were in what, eight and a half. So like 4 or 5 minute worth of ads.
$89. We don't. It goes $87, $89. We don't recognise that number.
We were in the 89th minute part 1. That's what it was. 89 part 1.
Can I wait for the apology tweet to come out?
I can't wait for them to rerun the 4 minutes of the game that I've just missed.
They've released the look at Windows 11. Oh, really?
You can speak about this in 2 minutes, Dallas.
Sorry.
That is nuts, man. We'll go it now. It's just come back to us, David. Yeah. So we're at 4 minutes 50 of the added on 6. Chat.
Mate, that's the thing though. At a TV studio, it's not as simple as one button. You've got to hit one button to queue up the adverts, one button to pick the source it's going to, and then a third button to actually start the adverts. Like, that's someone that's... Because I was in a course doing that kind of thing, mate.
I bet you it was you that done that. Did you run the adverts?
It was me.
What am I seeing? Yes, damn. Cheers, mate. Appreciate you being there.
Cheers, Tam. Appreciate
Hopefully see you again on Friday night. Where hopefully we're watching Scotland and England and know some fucking car adverts.
Tell me about it, man. Jesus.
I don't mind the car adverts. Is that stupid Domino's one? They need to get rid of it.
That's the thing, though. That's someone that has thought about it and went, queue up the ads, pick the source, play the ads. That's not been a misclick. That's someone that's logically went and thought about that.
That's somebody who wanted to do something with her boyfriend, and he was like, "No, the Euros are on," and she's working in the other night, and she's like, "Ah, the Euros are on. There's an advert."
It's the only thing I can think of is if the iPlayer runs on an algorithm, and it's
surely no, mate, it's live
TV, but aye.
Yeah, that's someone's
knocking at the door.
Someone's
ringing
the bell.
Your manager's knocking at your door.
Whoever done that's going to be knocking at the job centre's door tomorrow morning.
Surely that's it. We're a minute over the time, yeah.
That's got to be it now, right?
Unless they're playing on the 5 minutes extra time for the
I
ads.
need to play 10 minutes.
Someone said to the ref, we've no showed this 5 minutes of the game, make them play longer.
David, maybe, mate. Oh man.
That's fair, man. Don't say.
Why are we actually playing so many more minutes than the actual added time here?
Unless something happened that we've not been able to see in added time. But
Can't believe that's just happened. See the company that thingy as well, they'll be buzzing about it. Because they've got absolute prime time ads right there. They'll be like, oh, thank you very much.
And they're going to have the absolute cheek once again, don't they, play more adverts?
I know.
Mate, the same ad will play again, bet you.
That was one I'm
mate, it'll be the
off.
same ad roll. There we go, 8 minutes of extra time. Or added time.
Game over, chat, that is that.
Oh
1-0. So just before the one dips out here, I'll say a thank you to all you for being in here and chilling, watching this game with us. We'll hopefully see you again Friday at 8 PM. We'll be back for a tasty one. Dallas will be Scotland back on for England versus Scotland.
Mate, as long as it's not too hot. As long as it's not too hot.
But
you better have some sort of tap on.
Cheers to Dallas for coming on with us and Purdy for being another co-commentator as well.
All day we'll have the camera like this. You can't see anything else. Sorry. I'll go with the Nick Merckx cam, mate. I'll go with the Nick Merckx.
Right, everybody. Cheers. Hopefully see you in the next one.
Catch you later, guys.